Suppy sup, kids. Welcome to my father-in-law's garage. So, right now it is what? Almost 4 o'clock. So I'll start dinner around 4:45, maybe 5-ish. Because I don't have a whole lot to make. But we do have something to make right now. And that is my sauna. I have a sauna that I have yet to build, to put together. Timo, hey! Yeah, Dig got me a sauna a minute ago, and I have yet to put it together, so I wanted to put it together. Needed a good dose of me today. Well, I am here. Yeah, big same, because, like, ooh, Thanksgiving holiday, like the flight and all that stuff, that was not great. It wasn't bad, it's stressful, and this is the chair. It looks very uncomfortable, but it's probably the right size for it. Yeah, we're gonna build a sauna. This is the stuff for cleaning it, I guess. Yeah, the citric acid, the descaling agent, and like a little sponge. Where are the pipes? Where are the instructions? My bitch ass is like digging through here like I know what I'm doing. I do not. And I'm not sure where the instructions are. I feel like I took them out at one point to tell my my mom what the brand was, but I didn't, like, I ended up buying it myself. So I bought one for my dad for his birthday. It's been Thanksgiving, yeah. It was this past Thursday. I don't even know what the fuck this is. I'm guessing maybe what it sits on. Again, I don't have the instructions. We're gonna wing it. Don't much in the way of space here. Also, I fucking hate it here. Also that. I was looking to see, I bought this like a kettle weight a minute ago, and my father-in-law took it, and I thought it might be down here, but I don't see it. I fucking hate it. I hate it here. How was it? Are you still? No. This is I'm at my father-in-law's now. I'm back home. You call this home? I guess this is home. But I was in New York for a couple days. In shape. I mean, I try. Yeah, I was there from all of Wednesday, all of Thursday, and half of Friday was our like flight back. And I like my family. They're all right. Not people that I would want to be around for extended periods of time. You think pink hair would look good? Yeah, I could try pink next time. Um, but yeah, I don't dislike my family, but they're a lot. Many of them are Jehovah's Witnesses, and those people are fucking horrible. But the majority of them are pretty chill. Even like some of the Jehovah's Witnesses, they're all right. The ones that like talk to us, they're all right. Um, but yeah, my armpit has exploded. My armpit's real bad. Energy vampires be like that. They sure the fuck do. God damn. Um, but yeah, my armpit's really, 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 really bad. And it's been bad for a minute. Since I tried pretty hard to like keep it at bay. When we got there, I got pizza, but I got a white slice. I got um white pizza to avoid the tomato sauce. The stress of travel? Not really. I like traveling, and I travel for my job, and I'll have traveled like I'll have like a fucked up ass flight where like sometimes my job, because I work for the government, sometimes my job will have me stop in another place. You know, like just a shitty flight. They'll give me a shitty ass flight, and so I'll go like all the way up to like, oh shit, there's a rat in here. There's a rat in here. Oh god, that fucking scared me. Did you all hear that? Yeah, there's a rat in here. I'm in the garage. But they'll like send me up to Pennsylvania and then back down to Virginia because I live in the South, so it's like I'm shooting past where I'm supposed to be. But it's because it's like one of those flights where it's 2 stops or a stop. And so I'm used to that kind of travel. And I've had travel like that where my armpit's fine, but it's being around my family. That's the issue. Do you enjoy cocaine? Do you? Yeah, I can't say I've ever had it. Oh, that's not a rat. That's a chipmunk. Let's let her out. Yeah, there's a chipmunk in here. Yeah, let us know how it is. I mean, because I feel like most experiences are worth having. That's not one I'm interested in, but I'd be real interested to know how it feels like. How are you? I'm all right. Yeah, my armpit's not great. Feeling a little sick. It's worth it. Like what is it like for real? I watched a video yesterday with Dig where this guy he got stopped by the police and he had cocaine on him. He had like a few bags of it, like tiny bags, but there was a few of them and he swallowed them and died at the fucking traffic stop. And it was weird because like he was screaming, begging for the cops to call the ambulance, but then he was like, "Hey, I'm just playing." And I feel like that confused them a bit, but they should have called the ambulance. Like the second they saw the baggies and that they were empty, they should have called because it's obvious that he swallowed the drugs because like the baggies were a little bit wet. So yeah, he died, and it was kind of the most distressing body cam footage I've seen in a minute. Like caffeine times 1,000. Oh yeah, no, I'm good. Caffeine makes me bug the fuck out, and I took a caffeine pill during the flight so I would have energy because the flight was at 6, and so I was wanting to sleep during like while we're in the air, but at the end of the flight I took the caffeine pill and I was bugging, and I hadn't eaten anything, and so I was not good. And then I got the pizza and was all right. The pizza was really good. I haven't had like New York pizza in a minute. It's been a year, and I love me a white slice. I think I like white pizza more than regular style pizza. Girl, what are we talking about? You said it's nothing like caffeine. What is it like? Because I'm actually curious to know what it's like. Because like I don't know. There's a lot of experiences in the world. Some of them I'd rather not have, but I absolutely would like to know what it is, what the experience is like. Can you believe yourself 4 times in a row? New Haven, Connecticut style pizza. Ooh, I've never had it. I need to go. Damn, son. What are we talking about? Is it Rocco? The Rocco's Basilisk? The Cognito Hazard? Let's move this over. After a while you get so addicted to it. We're talking about cocaine right now, right? As soon as you wake up, you'll... Oh, you're talking about caffeine. Yeah, no, I'm good. People say that caffeine's good for migraines. I've tried it, and it made me feel sick. So I think it depends on the person. Okay. Don't know where the instructions are. But you know what? I'm a genius. I'm pretty fucking smart. We'll figure it out. Hi, Abby. Greetings. It's illegal in most places. What are we talking? Are you talking about? What are you talking about? That's illegal in most places. Caffeine? Like a caffeine pill? All right, here she blow. This is like the window to look out. But I got my dad one for his birthday, which was yesterday. Was the 30th yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. And it looked really cool. So I was like, let's go ahead and get this done. You're a 30-year-old. You says Croatian. All right, wait, are we talking about cocaine? Are you saying you're a 30-year-old Croatian? You're not saying it's not a typo or like a autocorrected cocaine? Espresso martinis are your jam? I could see that. Yeah, the people that like espresso, that's like their shit. They live and die by that shit. Where am I gonna put this? I really should find the instructions. I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory because we're just making a fucking box. Hey, cowboy! I'm making a sauna, or attempting to make a sauna. I'm guessing these are the corners. It's only corners. I think we'll be fine. I think we got it. You're in the hospital? What happened? You're on drugs now? Listen, I have a few family members that like they went through it. This feels wrong. This feels like well, maybe something's supposed to screw in. Because this is supposed to be way longer. If it's the corner, oh god, these are labeled. I might need the instructions. Unless all of these long ones are labeled A. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. This is gonna be fine. Okay, so yeah, these screw. We got it. We're fine. Oh wait, hold up. Which ones screw into which? Not these. Okay. Cool. We got some slightly longer ones. The C's. Ah, there we go. So I'm guessing we're gonna have 4 of the long ones. Hi, Glenn. You have severe muscle spasms and you pinch a nerve. Ooh, shit. Were you doing something? Were you exerting yourself to pinch a nerve like that? Damn. Ow. Look at my dumb ass like, how do these things fit together? That's why we need the instructions. They give you muscle relaxers? Woo! Shit. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you need them, you need them. Okay. Okay, so this screws into another one. All right, we got it. Right? Yeah, there we go. So we're going to need 6 times 4? 24 of, well, not 24. So 2 C's and 1 B for each. So we're going to need 6 B's and 12 C's. All right. You're literally just walking down the hallway. Ooh, and your back was just like, nope. Fuck. Well, I'm glad they got you on the good stuff, because it's good that like you weren't like, it wasn't so bad. This feels like it's the right height. Like it's taller than me. Yeah. It wasn't so bad that like you needed surgery, or like they needed to do really anything outside of just giving you some stuff to ease the pain. But you need to relax. You need to lay the fuck down and rest. So I said C's and B's. Let's get all the B's out. Did I say 6? 6 B's? I meant 4 B's. Yeah, 4 B's and 8 C's? Yeah. It's getting better. At least it was a slip disc, or it wasn't? Damn, girl, I love you. I love you too. You love my eyes? Oh, they're acting up though. There we go. Hard to. It wasn't slip disc. Okay, good. Because I was like, what the fuck? At least it was. Yeah, that is good to hear. It's good to hear you're on the mend, because god damn. What? What? This is a C. These go in the middle. Okay. You know I'm smoking crack, putting that in my eyeball? People that wear contacts smoke crack? That's a crazy assertion to make. A source? This is a lot of A's. All right. Okay. That's more C's. Where's the last B? Did I take it out already? Maybe you're right. Maybe I do smoke crack. Oh no, that's over here. It's me again. It's been a while. Hi, Moon Boy. Yeah, I remember you. Yeah, it has been a while. Have you practiced doing the backflip? Not quite. Yeah, I will be honest. I did not practice. Oskino, hi. Oh, I guess I do need to let y'all know. I put up a post in the community tab, but I know not everybody looks there. I got demonetized. Your boy is demonetized, which like is disappointing, but mostly because the reason I got demonetized, because I talked about having an eating disorder, and that's a no-no. That's not allowed. But I'm pissed off about it because they're acting like I'm glorifying it, when like in my videos where I talk about having an eating disorder, I always am talking about how horrible it is and the havoc it wreaks on your body and your mind. And so I hate that, because I'm definitely trying to raise awareness. raise awareness, and my attempts to do so have been seen as glorifying or glorifying eating disorders, and I guess mental illness by proxy, but like mostly just the eating disorder part. And I don't know, that it pisses me off when like you go out to do something good that you're trying to help people and it's seen as the entire fucking opposite of what you're trying to do. This shit sucks. How am I going to prove without practice? You know what? I probably won't. But I will have a sauna, a comfortable, nice ass sauna that I can lay in and maybe like, you know, get it together so that I can learn how to do a fucking backflip. There's way more sticks. And they're making me a little uncomfortable because why are there so many? Oh, there's A's at the top and the bottom. That's why. That's why. I was bugging for a second. We're good. Yeah, these are the A's. They go on the top of the pole. Dry sauna? No, it's a wet sauna. Dry saunas are typically better when you have like the wood, like the not portable ones. This is a portable one. It'd be nice to have a dry sauna, but I'm not in a place where I can have one because that's like a permanent fixture. So I would need to make the space for it and just live in a place where I could have one, to be honest. Though, I did find out recently that the deal for one of the places that my husband was planning on, my husband's job was planning on getting a new building at, the deal fell through. And so there's only one other option. And so I'm guessing that's where we're going to be moving. So that's where I'm going to be looking for houses at. Your hair is so pretty. Thank you, Angel. Thank you kindly. Yeah, I do it myself. And it takes a long ass time, especially because it's so long. Typically, when people get like their hair braided, it's usually like 24 inches, which is about here-ish. Yeah, about here. But mine is 48 or 42. Yeah, 42. Or is it 48? It might be a little bit longer than that because I took like several like lengths of hair. I think it was like 4 of the 24s. And so it's a good deal longer than 24 inches. And probably longer than double that. Would you like me to give a final rating and move on? A final rating on my ability to backflip? I mean, probably not gonna learn how to do it anytime soon. So, I mean, maybe the final rating is the way to go. I think if I had more space, because like you can learn how to do one outside, but it's nice to have like a mat, like an indoor space where you can get that shit done. Because I was definitely in gymnastics as a kid, and I very much enjoyed it. And I would like to be able to do a split. So it's like not really outside the realm of possibilities for me to learn how to do a backflip, but I think it's a far-flung future goal. And not like far, like not within the next month. Black and white dress, yeah, that is me. 0 out of 10. Damn. Yeah, I mean, we'll have to take the losses as we get them. It's understandable. My mom is calling me now. Let's not. nice. Thank you. Yeah, my parents have been calling me a whole fucking lot because a lot of life has been going on. And because we were hanging out like day before yesterday, they feel like they can call me all the fucking time now. There we go. Sorry, that was loud. Maybe I should move this over a little bit more. Or maybe move this. Whatever the fuck this is. Let's get this out of here. What is this? Volleyball badminton. No one plays this here. Why is this here? We'll be probably moving like within 30 minutes away from here. Hopefully. Can you, Zoomer, can you send me that link, like, through email? Because if I click on it, it's going to take me away from YouTube. I feel like I need to move this over even more, though. Just a bunch of bullshit. What is this? This is like another bar for working out. It's really in the fucking way, though. God, I hate it here. Fucking hate it here. Yeah, thank you, Zimmer. Damn, these are some good muscle relaxers. I'm glad they're working well. Like, did you just take some? Are they like kicking in right now? Have you become the chillest motherfucker alive? Ugh. Okay. There we go. Also, are you taking off work? Because you should definitely take off some days. Because, like, you work in a lab. That's a lot of standing. A lot of just strain on your back. About half an hour ago when they're kicking in. Yeah. Sounds about right. Yeah, I'm hoping that like using the sauna will be helpful for my armpit, because I do use, like, whenever I go to the gym, I'll use the sauna or go into the sauna, but I'm in there with other people, so I can't be doing it the way I would like to do it. Okay, so we have the skeleton up. You're working, but on restricted duty. Good. I mean, that's the very least. I am glad to hear that. Where in the fuck? How in the fuck? Why in the fuck? Who in the fuck? Should I have built the sauna onto the skeleton? See, having the instructions would have made this process a bit easier. Oh no, I think we're fine. I just don't know where the end of the zipper is. Alright. Here we go. because your boy likes to be naked, like a lot. And when I use the sauna, I'll like go out, like leave the sauna, and then splash like cold water on myself, and I go back in. And sometimes I'll do that a lot, depending on how I'm feeling that day. And that's not really conducive to sharing the space with other people. God damn. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, and there we are. It's coming together slowly, but surely. Oh shit! Did y'all hear that? Oops. Oopsie poopsie. My bad. Let's make sure we're lowering this on all at the same time. Okay. Good shit. Let's move, y'all. Did you just fart on stream? Yeah, no, that was I've been mistaken ripped the it ripped like a seam in there, but it didn't bust it. Yeah, it just you see this right here? This part. I kind of popped it out of its britches a little bit, but it's fine. Farting on stream. Wild. Okay. And where's the door? Is this the door? Would this be the door? Not entirely certain. Sit on my face. Thanks, Alec. Go sleep, dumbass? Who are you talking? You talking to me? Telling me to go to sleep? Yeah, no, I didn't fart. I kind of ripped the lining of this thing though. Oh, there is a hole. Ooh, that was a oopsie poopsie, my bad. Like, I did rip it. We'll get some safety pins. It'll be fine. I can sew it back because I do know how to sew, but I'm not doing that right now. Okay. So where is the bottom section of this? Okay, so it doesn't go across the whole bottom. That's why. It like tucks. You're wanking over there? Well, you're welcome for the material. I don't know how this is working for somebody, but I'm glad that it does. Maybe I'll disengage these parts. Yeah, that's how we'll do it. We'll unscrew this too. Oh, y'all can't see me. Yeah, I was wearing a swimsuit that I was gonna like hop in here, but I don't know if I'm gonna have time because I don't have the instructions and I'm not doing this right. I'm trying to pull this out of the bottom part. Let's do this. There you go. Damn it, get your fucking ass in there. Okay. There we go. So yeah, I'm gonna unscrew, not unscrew, I'm gonna pull the bottom off of all these. And we'll just have it sitting on its like feetless legs. Woo! Shit. Okay. She's a little shorter, but that's okay. It's the sauna for you. Oh yeah, you like the warmth. I thought I screwed this back in. However, okay. So let's zip this all the way up, and then we'll get the bottom together. I feel silly. Oh no, yeah, no, this whole thing does have a floor. Okay. So I'll assemble the floor inside of it. You feel silly and dopey? I mean, you did take some muscle relaxants not a spicy half hour ago. I'm glad they're working. Come on, get your fucking ass in here. You got almost all the feet in here. Or not the feet, but like the legs. And then we'll put the feet in. Greetings. No, it's not for smoking. It's for it's a sauna. For getting really fucking hot for a little bit. A ganja sauna. That's not a bad idea. But I don't really smoke. But not a terrible idea. So where the tube goes is right here. And the outlet, the nearest outlet is right here. So I'm gonna turn it. It's better to turn it anyway because it's like there's a treadmill like right here. And so I was trying to make it so that the door would be facing out this way. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn it. Right click like. Not terribly difficult. There we go. Now it's turned to this side. And let's get the feet. It's actually really, really light. This is like the bottom part. And so it goes on the floor. Hot box. Alright. Let's do this. Come on. Bitch. Okay. So y'all can see what I'm doing. Here's the inside of the hot box. What I'm trying to do is, can you see? Yeah, you can see this is the feet, the floor, and I'm trying to drop it down so that it like all hits the floor at once because this is a really tight fit. But I need to have all the legs inside of the square, so that's what I'm attempting to do right now. But I also need to lift it up. So we're gonna do this. Ugh. Come on. God damn. Let's do this. I might have to unscrew this. I really didn't want to have to do that. But it's easier to do that anyway. Ugh. Okay, so here's the leg. And we just need it inside. And you might as well just put it inside the hole so that it's got its feet on. Or maybe not, because it doesn't want to do that. Because unscrewed, they're too long to go into the footing. Okay. And this is the last one. Let's do this. Easy. Don't know why I didn't think about that earlier. I'm making sure all of these are snug in here so that when I drop it to the floor, it's not too big for the casing. There we go. Swag. So now it's on the floor. So now all I need to do is put the legs in their feet. Yeah, it's literally a weed shaper. It could be. We're gonna get fucking moist. Absolutely. Absolutely fucking just drenched. Oh god, why is this so hard to do? How in the fuck? Oh man, it's real dumb bitch hours. Yeah, this would have been better had I had the instructions. Because how in the fuck am I supposed to do this? Well, you know what? This is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna leave it the way it is. Structurally not sound. Because I gotta make dinner. And when Dave comes home, he can find the instructions. Because I left it on his like little dinner table thing that he eats dinner on. And hopefully he just saw it and put it somewhere. But it's mostly done. It's just that the feet part is not secure. There's a little window. Okay. There we go. It's got a little cubby here. All right. Well, there you go. I'm married. Yeah, I'm married. Trying to rizz me up. I mean, you can still try to rizz me up. Yeah, being married isn't like a rizz shield. Or like a anti-rizz like membrane. Like rizz can't pass through it. Yeah, it's a little window so you can be handed things like, or maybe if you have your water outside of the sauna. It's a little window. It's got a window on both sides. That's actually really nice. Or I bet, because it's on the other side, it's the area where you could have the, where's the little water thing? You could have the little water thing sitting next to the sauna, and if you need more water in there, you can just pour the water in. Where did I put that bitch at? Where is she? Because yeah, it's kind of super necessary to have the water thing. And we got the shitty chair, but I don't know where the water tank thing is. It's somewhere. Oh, I put it in this box. But yeah, the pipe is like on this other side, and so you could pour the water in without having to get out of the sauna because you have a little window. You look like my zombie apocalypse girlfriend if you weren't married. Well, thank you. I most certainly try to. I like the post-apocalyptic design, like dress style, fashion. There we go, fashion. I like post-apocalyptic fashion, and it's really fucking expensive, which is crazy because like it's mostly rags. Like the point is to look kind of disheveled and like the world has ended, and I'm like piecing these things together. So you would think that this shit wouldn't be so fucking expensive, but it's more expensive than any other style of clothing outside of just like high fashion stuff. I feel like post-apocalyptic is almost considered high fashion. Wizard of Oz. And a cowboy. Of course. Yeah, no, we have several monikers here. So I've gotten like zombie, I've gotten witch, I've gotten demon, I've gotten vampire. How do you say the predator? Their race begins with a Y. I've gotten that. Voodoo. We got Calypso. Yeah, we got several. It's quite comfortable. So let's see what time it is. Ooh, it is 4:43. So yeah, I'm gonna start dinner now. Yacha or Dwacha? There you go. Yucha. Is that how you say it? Have y'all heard how they say it? Like I don't know how to say it. Like I don't know how to like pronounce it. You just Googled it? Yeah, no. That's the best way to go about it. I have a filter upstairs so that I may conduct fin business. Usually I'm conducting dog business when I'm like running on a trail somewhere or Yucha. Thank you. All right. So today we're doing salmon. We already seasoned it. And let me wash my hands. Yeah, I kind of do want to see that new Predator movie. I got a dog. No, I don't. Yeah, I am the dog. I got that dog in me. Yeah, I just have a lot of things that I do that are dog coded, and so I like being outside a whole lot. I like being like I have a little like a pool, like you know like the little dog pools that you can get for your dog where like is it inflatable? It's not really inflatable. It gets inflated by the water that's in it, and it's literally like just a plastic sheet with like around the edge like a bubble. And the water goes inside the bubble edge and it fills the bubble edge and then it has holes in it and so the water comes up through the bubble edge. And I love that thing. But it's made for a dog. It's made for dogs, expressly for dogs. And that is why I bought it. I wear a lot of collars. I respond to the sounds that you make to get dogs' attention. It's kind of my thing, is being a dog. Let's make dinner. Not sure what all I'm gonna do. Ooh, I got some challah bread. I got some motherfucking challah bread. Okay, so my family, all my family's from New York. And so for Thanksgiving, you saw it on your birthday on the 7th? Well, happy belated, Joshua. What was I saying? So we went to New York, but we went to where my dad's family is from. So that's like closer to the city because my mom is from Buffalo. And so that's like nowhere near. It takes like 8 hours to drive from Buffalo to really anywhere in New York, like the places that you kind of associate with New York. So yeah, we did not go to Buffalo, which I'm glad because Buffalo sucks. But we were in the city for a little bit when we landed and saw some stuff. We saw the Ground Zero, the 9/11 memorial. And why was I bringing this up? What did we do that I wanted to tell y'all? Oh, we went to the Rotland Bakery. Rotland. We have Rottweilers, or my aunt has Rottweilers, and that's kind of, I like dogs. But we went to the Rotland Bakery, and the Rotland Bakery is like this big, like industrial but small bakery. And you can go in there and see all the breads moving around on the conveyor belts and shit. It's amazing. It's so fucking cool. But we only brought carry-ons, and so I couldn't bring a whole lot of just extra stuff. But I did get a beautiful challah bread loaf, and I'm gonna show y'all. So good, so good. Ah. I love challah bread so much. Look how beautiful this is. And I literally just carried it in my bag. It looks fake. It's so good. And I've already eaten some. It's so fucking good. And I'm gonna toast a little bit up for Dig because he hasn't had it before. This bread is so good. It has no business being this delicious. It's, oh fuck, man. If you ever get a chance to get like a fresh loaf of challah bread, do it. Please do it. For the love of, do it for me. Look how fake this looks. It smells so good. But there's so many breads that I would have gotten. End up like fucking Zatelli from JoJo's. How many breads have you eaten? They had olive bread. Olive bread is delicious too. But I can't be going too crazy on olive bread because it does have yeast in it. But it's so good. It's so good. Yeah, it's delicious. The bubble bread. Yes. Yes, Soundwave, you got it. It's so good. And usually what I do is butter it and just put some honey on top. Ah. Oh my god. What else do we need? We're gonna do broccoli. We're gonna keep it simple today. But I do have a gigantic green onion that I just felt like I needed to show y'all. I showed y'all my green onion. Please respond. You got some spinach in here. Oh, we have Brussels sprouts. I probably should make these. Really don't feel like it, but they're old. You remember when you were a kid and you threw away a whole loaf of bread? Oh my god. Because it tasted bad? I didn't know it was sourdough. Oh no. It's sourdough, like it takes for fucking ever to make. Oh, was it fresh sourdough? Oh, you fucked up. Yeah, no, your grandma had every right to be mad at you. Oh my god. Oh. Be good, cowboy. It was good having you around. Avocado. What we got? Yeah, boy. I get a Tronica on a stripe of Hanukkah. So get a high Hanukkah and soil your lumberjacks. With that, you really wanna have a happy. Let's see if this is still good. Oh, it's still good. Oh, it smells fantastic. Oh, so good. This is literally like the if you've ever had Peruvian green sauce, it's like that, but instead of what is in it that like is a main ingredient in it? I don't remember what it is, but it's avocado. There's avocado in here instead, because like the Peruvian green sauce doesn't have avocado in it. And it's like a lot looser. This is like, it's not even really a sauce, it's like a paste. But it's delicious. So I'm gonna make a little bit more of that and place the fish on top of it. I think that'll be really good. Yeah, I'm surprised there's not more people too. Usually there's a fair amount. Especially when I'm like presenting particularly feminine. But it's not a big deal. It doesn't bother me because I kind of prefer the more intimate experience, especially because like when it's open to everybody, sometimes I get some fucking weirdos in here and it sucks. So it is cool that we're hanging out. You had some spicy guacamole a while back. It was good. It had jalapeno. Ooh, jalapeno and garlic. Yeah, no, I love guacamole. But not super garlicky. Okay. I mean, I don't mind like super garlic. I just love garlic. Generally speaking, garlic is fantastic. Yeah, these are good. I don't know why I smelled them. They look fine. I think I just like the smell of mushrooms. I just like mushrooms a lot. They smell like dirt. Dirt and like something that's alive, but not for long. So I'm gonna make the Brussels sprouts first because that's going to take the longest out of everything. The fish isn't going to take any time. If I could turn on the camera, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Because sometimes she can be a little finicky. Push this down a little bit more. Let's see. I have to unlock it. And okay. Hey. Ooh, you moving around a whole lot. Girl, calm down. What are you doing? I'm not moving. Okay. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Because I feel like I can't move too quickly. Because it's like having like a kitten that's just now learning how to walk. If you move too fast, they're going to fall. I need one of these. And one of these. And this one. Going real slow, like she's still confused. What are you doing? Yeah, no, we're gonna not. We're gonna pretend like we did and not, because what the fuck are you doing? It's like literally like shaking back and forth. Stop. My face is literally right here. Yeah, she'd be getting confused. Let's turn her off. The camera's saying no. It is. Let me relock this because otherwise it's just gonna be like moving all over the place. It's saying an emphatic no. And we're gonna listen to her. Sometimes you just gotta know your limits. Where is this? Okay. Okay. Now I'm saying no because I told him to stop. All right. So for the Brussels sprouts, I don't have bacon. Usually I cook it with bacon. But since we don't have bacon, we're gonna be buttery today. Because I'm gonna have it with the mushrooms. And I feel like that's a good combination. Yeah, how old are you, Joshua? I'm also interested. iRobot 2.0. Oh Lord, run. It is not safe here. Where's I have a butter seasoning that I got at the local Walmart. Where's this bitch at? Kind of excited about using it. Because it smells really buttery, but I don't know if it's going to taste buttery. It says that it's buttery. That's what it says. You're 29? That's an alright age. That's a pretty good age. We're like, you've gotten some experience under your belt, but there's still quite a bit of life left for you to live. And that's the exciting part of living. And you still have like a lot of first time experiences. Like, I'm saying that like I have like a lot that I've done. I also have a lot of first time experiences, and so I'm excited about all the cool things I get to do into the future. We're gonna make the Brussels sprouts in here and then wash it out. We don't need this pan now. We'll wash it out and make the fish in there. You bet I'm 27? Oh. I'm actually closer to D0's age than yours. Am I? Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm 35. And I'm about to turn 36 at the beginning of this coming year. You really, really wanna go happy. I don't even need to put butter or like, I don't need to butter and then put honey on it. We got honey butter. Turn up. Bitch. Could be wrong. Black people sometimes look, yeah. You are correct. You are not wrong. And also, correcting your assertion that 27 is a bit too young. I'd like to use chicken broth over beef. You were wrong, but right. Exactly. Exactly. You were right for the right reasons. Or wrong for the right reasons. And also just right. For the best reason. Yeah, black people are not gonna beat those vampire allegations. And I want some garlic in here. Because I always want some garlic in here. Movie Sinners with Michael B. Jordan. Yeah, exactly. I really liked it too. My parents didn't like it. They're like, "What? The vampires have nothing to do with anything. Why? It's so random." And then I find out they came in 5 minutes late. They were late to the fucking movie. They didn't watch the first 5 minutes. So like, of course you're not gonna get what's going on. It explains what's going on at the beginning of the movie. How dare you say it's a bad movie without even watching the actual entire movie? That's absolute bullshit. Because the explanation at the beginning makes it make sense. The vampires aren't there for like no reason. They're attracted to the phenomena of someone being, I can't remember what what he was called, like the entity. But they're attracted to that. So that's why they're there. They like the musical ability. And my parents missed the whole fucking explanation, and so they're thinking like the vampires don't make sense when they make the most sense. You get there 30 minutes early. Exactly. I don't understand how the fuck you get to the movie theater late. Wild. You don't want to see any of the previews. I mean, that's just crazy to think like you thought you had the whole movie. You thought missing any part of it would just be fucking fine. Like a 5-minute section. Because they came in like, and there was like they were on like it wasn't even the beginning parts like where they're showing the sharecropper setup. They were well into the movie. Where's my knife? I'm standing here like looking around like a fucking dumbass. Ugh. Yeah. I love this knife. To my birthday. Listen, I was early to my birthday. I was supposed to be born on the 17th, and I was born on the 9th. And then my brother, he was late. He was supposed to be born on the 9th and was born on the 17th. But yeah, my mom's not the problem. It's my dad and my brother. Both of them are quite time blind. My mom is always early to fucking everything. She's autistic. She's quite autistic. And like OCD autistic. My brother is ADHD autistic. And then my dad just has ADHD. So me and my brother are combinations of my parents. And my brother like is mentally a lot like my dad. And I'm mentally a lot like my mom, but also like my dad. My brother's also a lot like my dad, or like my mom. I guess like the way that I conduct myself is very similar to my mom. You're July 9th. Hey! 9th babies. Yeah, the way that I organize my thoughts, the way that I move through life is similar to my mom. Like logistically speaking, I'm similar to my mom. But mentally, I'm a lot like my dad, where like I'm very open-minded. I'm open to a lot of new shit. I want to try everything. I want to do everything. And it's weird because I'm asocial. So that's something that's very similar to my mom, where like she'd rather not be around people all that much. But I need people in order to understand more stuff, but I really want to understand more stuff. And so I have made it I've taken a concerted effort to get used to being around people because I really would like to know more things. I'm greedy that way. It's pretty selfish, the reason why I have desensitized myself to other people. But I think everybody has like their selfish reasons for being around people. And the people that don't, and they don't have a reason, they just do it because they're supposed to, I guess. That just kind of sucks. It seems like it sucks. And I did that for a really long time before I discovered like, no, I like people because I want to learn from them. But before that, I just fucking hated people for existing, for taking my time, energy, and space. Hated that shit. The older you get, the more exhausting social interactions. Yeah, for fucking real. Yeah. I tend to agree. Though, the older I get, the better I get at it. Because I get better at, like, navigating my way through an interaction and avoiding the things that are going to be very energy intensive and gravitating towards the things that I would like to gather from that experience. And so I've become more efficient, though my energy stores are, they're dwindling. This smells really good. So it'd be kind of like a broth that I'm going to be putting the Brussels sprouts in. That tastes like this stuff, like the garlic butter that you put seafood in. Like when you have garlic butter for like crab legs. That's exactly what it tastes like. That is what's up. Not necessarily what I want, because I prefer like just butter, but this is probably the closest I'm gonna get. Without getting like, what is this? Is it this? Yeah, like the stuff that you would put on your popcorn, and that tastes too artificial. Where's this one? Yeah, it's this. This is a better example. This stuff. Butter seasoning. You're an extroverted introvert? It makes sense. So are you like across the board, like a very outgoing introvert? Or do you have like different sectors, different like places where you're more introverted or extroverted? Because I find like the energy dynamics shit, I find that so fascinating. And I feel like everybody is some version of ambivert. Even the people that like myself are like pathologically introverted, where I feel pretty exhausted from being around people. Within the first like hour, I can feel myself like feeling sapped. Maybe even the first 30 minutes. It depends on the people that I'm talking to. BRB, well, we'll see you. D0, when you get back. But I do find that like, I do have places where I'm a little bit more extroverted, where like, I regain energy from being around other people rather than regain energy from being by myself. And it's very seldom, but it does happen. Oh, in different sectors. So where are the places that you're introverted and where are the places that you're extroverted? Oh, is it more the people rather than you? I can be your sharecropper. Thank you, Zimmer. So is it less the situation and more the people? So like if you went to a concert, would you feel like sapped by the concert experience? But if you had the right people with you, would you feel okay? I guess I'm trying to figure out what is it, what has more weight, the situation or the people? Because like for me, I am extraordinarily, like my disposition, like when I'm talking now, like I seem like I'm an extrovert. Like I talk, I'm a fucking yapper, but I don't feel replenished by the act of talking to other people. This almost like this interaction is real close to being alone because I'm not like having to make eye contact. I'm not having to like look at cues from anybody because that's the part that's really draining for me is like having to like figure out the person I'm talking to. Definitely the people. Okay. Well, it's good to know that. It's always good to know like where are the situations in which you thrive. And I find that a lot of people don't know that shit. And I think it's more often extroverts that don't know because they don't want to spend time by themselves because they feel drained by alone time. Loneliness is exhausting to them. But for me, for us introverts, loneliness is our bread and butter. And maybe not say loneliness because when you're alone, that doesn't necessarily mean you're feeling lonely. But for us, an extrovert's loneliness is our energy. Do I want more garlic? I don't think so. We'll leave it out. Why not? But I can, I really like performing. And I feel like that's probably pretty close to what this is. Being on stage, I feel replenished by it. And it's really odd because it's not a solitary experience. Definitely not. But it also, it isn't, it's not entirely a social endeavor either. That's just interesting. Yeah, it's in between. Because I spend a lot of time just in my head while I'm performing. And so that's what I'm doing here. And I spend a lot of time in my head while I'm like thinking of like little things to say. Like I'm working through like almost epiphanies. Like I have epiphanies all the motherfucking time. It's kind of disgusting how many epiphanies I have within just a conversation. And I probably have a video I want to do on an epiphany that I had the other day because we've had some sad instances like within my family from after Thanksgiving. We got a lot of people hospitalized for like mental breakdowns, and we've had a lot of people like over the course of this year. This year has been particularly bad, having to seek out like intervention for mental issues, and it's just really interesting to note that, to see that, and to know that it's a trend. And where is it coming from? Is it because of the holiday? Is it the post like social experience for people where for some it's just a lot of energy that's been sapped from them and they can't function? And for others, is it like we had this wonderful experience, we had all these people around, I had all this energy going, and then the people left and now I have nothing? Because I feel like introverts and extroverts are very much affected by holidays, and it might be for different reasons, but it could very easily have the exact same effect, the same outcome, and it's just really interesting to think about. And I think I want to do a video about that, but I'm not entirely certain what things I'm going to delve into for it. Water. Okay, now the Brussels sprouts are like a little bit green. They've been like kind of blanched. They're a lot greener than they were before. There we go. When they hit like the bright green, that means we're going in the right direction. The post-social interaction. Also, it's like the people being triggered by certain conversations. Yeah, you're right. You're right. And that's like something I don't really think about because I feel like all conversations are conversations worth having. But you do have to keep in mind, like, the way that these messages are being delivered, it's not always the most tactful. And especially from your family, which is crazy because, like, you would like to think that you can trust your family, but those are the people that hurt you the most. Though it does make sense because they have the most proximity to you. You know what it probably is? Like, nobody's here. It's because I got demonetized. Because before I left for New York, I had a stream where it was 19,000 people and then 51,000. And the first one after being demonetized, there's 4 people here. I 100% think that I've been shadow banned because I got demonetized, which is fine. It's fine. I'll get back on it. In February? Because this isn't a job for me. It's not my like main source of income. Though it's depressing or distressing to lose it because it feels like an accomplishment. It feels like, oh shit, you're doing well enough that you're making money from your ads. And like people want to see you. It's a little demoralizing but not so much because I mean I spent like the first 10 years of this channel not being monetized and it wasn't an issue. I was doing my lives, or not my lives, my videos like every 2 weeks I would have a video at least. Sometimes I would throw another video in between or have shorts going. And so it doesn't really hurt that much. Not as much as probably socially prescribed or as much as someone would think it would hurt. Pretty chill. I was monetized for like what, a month and a half, which is par for the course for me because I'm, I guess, a provocateur. I can be a bit too much for general pop. Yeah, that's what I think that's probably it. And by probably I mean definitely. Okay, we're gonna turn these bitches up because we actually need to start cooking the fish, and I wanted to cook the fish in this pan. So once these are soft enough, I'll throw in the mushrooms and we'll cook the mushrooms. And then I'll make some broccoli in here because it's real easy to make the broccoli. And you know what? If these get soft enough, we can move it to this other pan and then make the broccoli in this one over here. I'm thinking aloud. I apologize because it's not the most riveting conversation. Yeah, I love me some avocado. Oh my god. It's so good. I could literally have one every day. So we're gonna bust one. Should we put the avocado on the fish? There's a moth in here. You're fine. Do your thing. I'm trying. With varying levels of success. Though I appreciate you joining me because it can get a bit, not lonely. Because I'm used to talking to myself. But it can be, it can feel silly. Like having just stream of conscious conversation for extended periods of time. Like beyond like half an hour. Longer than that, it starts to feel a little silly. So the company is always appreciated. Let's bust this bitch. Let's go. I think it would be a better idea not to. I just like the thought of like chopping up an avocado and like fanning it over something. I just think it looks nice. But it doesn't necessarily mean that it tastes nice. But that's why I'm taking such painstaking effort and peeling this avocado because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I might eat it whole. Or something close to it. Alright, so Dig should be getting here within the next, let's see, it's 5:22, within the next 30 minutes. Like-minded individuals. Yes. It is nice. And like, that's really the reason like I continued my YouTube. Because I started it because I just finished college and I needed an outlet. I needed a place where I could go where I could practice being a person, like being a human being, because socialness, socializing, peopling is what I call it. It's like a foreign language to me, and if I don't continue speaking it, if I don't keep practicing it, I fucking forget. Like I had a point where like, I had to teach myself how to smile. I feel like everybody that's like on the spectrum has that experience where they have to learn how to do human shit because there's just parts of the experience that don't fucking make any sense to them. And so I would practice smiling. I would practice facial expressions. I would look at facial expressions to like discern what people are feeling because I'm real bad at that. When people talk, I don't look at their eyes because their eyes don't tell me shit. Like, what the fuck do you see in eyes? I look at their mouths. I get more information from mouths than from eyes. Okay, let's see what this tastes like. All right. Okay. Let's put some butter in here. Make a seasoned paste out of it. That's not a bad idea, honestly. It makes life a lot easier when you have like the presets. You feel the same way? Like you have to remind yourself to smile in public? Yeah. Yeah. Because like people measure your friendliness, your almost your morality, like whether or not you're a good person based on the things that you do with your face, which is crazy. Positively wild, but go off, I guess. That's a bit too much water, but it's okay. Some liquid to cook off, and what does it need? We're gonna need chicken. Because I ran out of chicken stock, and that's the best way to emulate chicken stock is to use bouillon. Ooh. Yeah, like eye contact for me is so fucking hard. And like being expected to do it and like being like judged based on it really fucking stresses me out. Like when I notice somebody's like trying to maintain eye contact where they do like this thing, oh bitch, now I know I'm not peopling well enough. That's tasting chickeny. Also, if you're a fan of mushrooms, that's a really good way to like sop up some liquid. You got too much liquid in the thing and you like don't want to pour it off. Like you want it to maintain the flavor. Just put some mushrooms in that bitch. Yeah, that first impression. Oh. I think I find it easier to make a first impression by being a bit boisterous, but it takes a lot of energy to do that. And so sometimes I don't have it in me. I'm too weak. I haven't the strength. Because again, like performing is very much, it feels solitary. It feels like you're by yourself doing this thing, but you're in a social interaction, and so you can't be by yourself in a social interaction. You need to invest yourself, like push out that energy in a way that like you're also present. And if you're in performance mode, sometimes you're not present enough to, like for me, I just don't remember people's names and shit. Like if I'm too invested in performing over interacting, I will have a hard time concentrating. It's like having too many programs going on your computer. But performing is easier. Alright. Cool. Alright. Honestly, we could put some... We could take some cornstarch and put it in here and like make it more like... Because we got a lot of liquid in here. If we can make it more like a sauce situation, then pouring out the liquid, we could do that. Let's see. What this is tasting like. Let's see what you said. Yeah. And you put effort in when it's worth it. Yeah, I feel that. mm. Mm. I don't know if I like this as a sauce. It needs something else that it doesn't have right now. You say when performing. Let's see. Yeah, what were you asking about performing? Yeah, it's like it's too salty and not enough green. It needs a green taste. It needs like a oregano or green. Not basil. Parsley. Parsley. We'll do parsley. What do I do on stage? I used to be in drama. I was a theater kid. I mean, once a theater kid, always a theater kid. You never stop being a theater kid. Let me cook you and eat you up. Thank you, Mr. Kush. But yeah, I was a theater kid all of high school and part of middle school. I, as a kid, decided because I was painfully shy that I would get into drama. And it definitely did help me to get out of my shell. And it helped me to have an outlet for kind of navigating how to be a person. It helped me to see personhood or see like social interactions as like something that can be studied and understood and not perfected, but you can do better at it by just studying it. You don't have to, it's not like a trial and error kind of thing. It's not like a thing like sink or swim. Like if you don't get it, you never get it. It's something that you can just, it's a science almost. It made into a science, like an artistic science, let's say that. And it very much helped me to just be better at talking to people and understanding how the world works and how people work by using characters. You could also use some sugar. I think everybody who's like really, really socially, I won't say inept, but like socially challenged, that gets better at it, they have a thing that they decide to do that helps them to figure that out. And I won't say there's like an aha moment, but there's a moment where you realize, you look back and say, oh shit, I'm like eons better than I was before. Try some lemon juice. No, it's not, it needs greenery. It needs more green, and it needed a little bit of sweet and probably a little bit more water because it's salty. Oh, that evened it out a little bit, but it needs something else. I'm like shooting a gun. Why am I doing that? Let's just like water it down and pour out some of this water. Oh, that's a lot better. Yeah. Oh, that's a lot better. Yeah, that was it. I still want to put more green stuff in it, but that brought it down. You thought about acting low key? I feel like you should. Even if you don't like get into like join a theater, you don't have to like formally start acting. Just like get a monologue and perform it. I feel like that's most of what acting is just taking a character, pulling them apart and studying them and what their motivations are. You know, I really like drama. Drama is just so fucking, it's just interesting. It's a fun and interesting hobby. And if you need something that's more formal, maybe join a theater or like take a theater class where it's like monologue based rather than because you can join like theater things that are like more based like on improv, and that's just not as much, that's not going to get you immersed in the study of people as doing a monologue or doing monologues will, or performing in a play will, because that's the part that I find valuable. I'm pretty good at improv, but it was only because I did the study to begin with, that I did like the work with monologues. Though I do know like people very much get into improv without all that other stuff, without like the performing monologues and stuff. But I didn't find it fun until I had a better grasp of like people. But yeah, I'm pretty good at it because I tend to excel at things that I try, and I'm not used to having to try to do things, which sucks for like a person that's like a perfectionist. Like it's really a double-edged sword, but like one of the sides is a lot sharper. Like one of the sides will really fuck you up. Or a double-sided coin, let's say that. Or one side or two sides of the same coin. Oh, this is not lit. There we go. The one side is, you know, the benefits. The costs, the pros or the cons on the other side are a lot worse. Your perfectionism as well, yeah, it will kill you. It will kill you. And my drama teacher, back in high school, he would say, practice doesn't make perfect. Because, of course, it doesn't. Perfect practice makes perfect. Practice makes permanent. And so, I definitely do believe that. But I try not to be so caught up in the perfection of it. More the permanent of it. Because if I'm doing it the right way, even if it's not perfect, we're going to get it down. Just because, like, being a perfectionist sucks. It sucks. And it takes all the purpose out of life. Because if you're not perfect, then there's no reason to do anything. And that fucking sucks. Because there's plenty of reason to do stuff. And you don't have to be perfect at everything. But like perfectionism will hijack your mind into thinking you are never good enough and nothing is ever worth it. Yeah, it is a wise saying. And I tend to think it's true. Oh, is that blood in the middle? That's not blood. What is that? Yeah, this looks like a pepper. Yeah, I hate the things that happen to me, like the things that I was taught in order to assume that perfectionism or like perfection in general is attainable or even worth trying to achieve. But those same things are what make me just really good at everything I try. But I do hate that it's very much marred my experience as a person. It's taken a lot away from me that I am still in the process of trying to regain. But when it happens to you when you're young, it's a lot more difficult to regain things that you lost almost in utero, like in development. Now let's get some cornstarch in here and sauce it up. There we go. Ooh, that's loud. And you shouldn't put cornstarch directly into whatever you're cooking, but I'm a lazy motherfucker. Welcome to the show. Also, the soup is hot enough. The liquidy part is hot enough that it kind of melts down the cornstarch pretty well. So we're fine. All right, let's get a flip going. In here, whenever you work at a job, encounter desk people do the. Oh my God, yeah, I would suspect so. Yeah, it happens, pretty readily. Of people getting upset with just the amount of shit you're able to get done, and they think like. I don't know what they think, because I don't know their minds. But, like, it's not because I feel like I need to be better than everybody. It's because I have to. This is an addiction. This is a drug. Because I feel like I'm not pulling my weight if I'm not, like, crazily accomplished. So yeah, it's not a thing that you're actively doing to hurt people's feelings or make people feel jealous. But it also is hurting you. Like it's not a good thing to do. Because I feel like people that are perfectionists have a tendency to not just overwork themselves, but also we have a lot of sensors in our brains, in our bodies, that tell us when we are hitting burnout. Burnout never sneaks up on you. It never sneaks up on you. There are clues that you get from your body. There are clues that you get from just the way that you're thinking that tell you that you are near your limit. And we turned all those sensors off. We decided to ignore all that shit as perfectionists because that is not the goal. The goal isn't to tap out. The goal is to be the best. And if you are listening to your body and doing shit reasonably, that's not conducive to being the best. Which just sucks. It sucks to teach a kid to be that way. And as a kid who grew up like that, I had to learn, like, yeah, no, I just turned all the shit off that tells me when I'm not good. Because I always feel like burnout sneaks up on me. I always feel like one day I'm good and the next day I'm not at all. And it's because I was actively taught to be that way. We have got a good sear on this fish, though. Ooh. There we go. I'll let that sit for a little bit because this center part is still kind of smushy. Turn this on. Okay. Highly self-aware. That's good to hear. That's good to know. Because, like, I was not. For a really long time, I was fucking not. And I feel like the way that we're raised, like, I think it's a thing that goes without saying for adults. Like, to listen to your body when you're feeling like you're doing too much. It's a thing that goes without saying for people that have experience being a person. But when you don't have experience being a person, you don't know. You don't know. You straight up just don't know. And so it would have been nice had my parents taught me that not only do you get, like, signals that you're uncomfortable in this situation, but you also get signals when your body has been worn down to its limits. You ever felt like you don't do enough, or whatever you do is not appreciated? Yeah, all the time. Yeah. It feels like I do the fucking most. Absolutely. And, like, it is reflected in the way that people interact with me, and they tell me, like, you do a whole lot. But it's treated like it is commonplace, like that's the way I'm supposed to be. And I would like to be told to take a break, that I'm doing too much, and that my regular setting is too high, but no one ever tells me that. And so it feels like the people around me expect me to do too much. And my best, like, reasonably speaking, if I was treating myself like a regular person, if I wasn't pushing myself to the brink of exhaustion, my best in that situation is not enough. Because me pushing myself beyond my limit is what's considered enough. And so, yeah, you invariably are underappreciated. And it feels like it's your fault, but it's not. It's the people in your life not realizing that you're doing too much, that you're hurting yourself, and you undervaluing yourself based on how they're treating you. So you just have to find a person that actually like appreciates the amount of effort that you put forth into doing things and doesn't treat your overachievement as the standard. Because it's not. It shouldn't be the standard. It should be considered what it is, overachievement. But you also have to have self-disclosure. You have to be honest with yourself. Like, am I doing too much? Like, am I pushing myself to the limit? Should I be doing less for what my body can handle? And it's hard to be honest with yourself when you've been doing too much for so long, and it's seemingly sustainable. It is not. Eventually, it takes you out. All right. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that was an extra soft Brussels sprout. That was fantastic. You'll forever be alone anyways. So you have nobody to take advantage of your kindness? Listen. Just because you don't have somebody with you 24/7 doesn't mean you're not being taken advantage of for your kindness. I feel like having a person around you all the time kind of makes you aware of when that happens. Like, because I didn't realize, like, I was pushing myself to the brink until I had a person around me that I had to push myself to the brink with 24/7. Because it's not sustainable when you're doing it all the time. But it feels like it could be sustainable when you're just doing it during work hours. Your dog takes advantage of you 24/7. I mean, but they're also giving back to you. I feel like that's a good exchange that you're getting from your dog at the very least. Let's see what most of this is like. Pretty good. Okay. Let's do some broccoli. He's better than a partner? I would suspect so. I'm glad you've gotten better with managing your efforts, Joshua. It's a hard thing to do. It's a hard thing to pull back. Because we're always taught to, like, push forward. But sometimes you gotta pull back to maintain your sanity, your peace, your comfort. Because your comfort is actually valuable. And you should be comfortable. Despite what people say. You should be comfortable. I kind of hate the narrative that, like, you should be in pain in order to build yourself up. Like, you build yourself up despite being in pain. It is not because of the pain. Let's move to avocado. Broccoli. Yeah, we're doing double vegetables today. I don't know why I'm like showing you my back when I could be showing you my delicious front. Because Dig doesn't like the stems. He's a floret kind of guy. I like the stems. I think broccoli is good in all iterations, all parts. Ooh. Oh, we already got the flame on. Flame on. There we go. What do we want? We want some butter. And we're going to do beef stock instead of chicken. I say that like it's a choice. We only have beef stock left. Being married is fun with the right person, of course. Of course, yeah. It's fun with the wrong person. Because I would suspect, like, the majority of people that get divorced, there was a point where they were enjoying themselves. If they're being honest with themselves. It's just a matter of, like, knowing when the shit's not working. Like, being honest with yourself and your partner, like, this ain't it. But you can still very much gain, like, good juju, good experiences from being married to the wrong person. We'll do one more. Here we go. Oh, what? From what point of view? Are you asking me, from what point of view would being married to the wrong person be an okay experience? Because I think in order to get married, like outside of arranged marriages and like marriages of the past that were for like business reasons, there was a point where you decided you wanted to be around this person for like extended periods of time. And it was probably because you enjoyed their company. Was I in New York? I was in New York for my last short. My last two shorts. Yeah. I was at my aunt's house for the one where I was like doing my face, and then the one with the birds, I was at JFK. That was crazy. Cause like the reason why I did that video is because my mom is afraid of birds. Like she's super duper scared of birds. And I wanted to talk about them, but I couldn't talk about them with my mom because she's afraid, and I didn't want to let her know that they were there. And then she noticed them. She ended up noticing them. And she was scared. She was a little terrified. Oh, you understand what I'm saying? Okay, good. We're going to do the Creole seasoning. This Creole seasoning is delicious. It's a little spicy though. Dig is weak to spicy. We'll do a little bit of this and then put some cumin in there. Where is my cumin? I find that I like cumin with beef. It accentuates It accentuates meat really well. Maybe a little paprika too. That was really good yesterday. Or not yesterday. Last time I was making food, someone suggested paprika. And that went really, really well. Come on. Trying to get her to flip over. There we go. It was like the bottle challenge. Oh my god, please. I don't make teriyaki sauce. Not super often. Yeah, cumin goes really well with like, it makes things taste like meatier. It goes well with mushrooms too. It's really good on like shrimp. Or like anything like you're trying to do Tex-Mex. If you're making like tacos, it's really good. And this fish feels firm enough. It feels good. Let's get a plate going because we are almost done. Oh yeah, I said I was going to do some of the... Oh my god. Okay, Timo, are you here? Were you here for the challah bread? This bread is so fucking beautiful. I need you to see it. It's so good. Makes me want to scream. We went to the Rockland Bakery. It's like a... like industrial, like when you go into a fucking bakery and it makes that... You know that... the song that they would play in cartoons? That's literally what it feels like when you go in there. They have like the side where they have like the deli and the bakery, like the pastry stuff. Is the bread sweet? It's pretty sweet. Yeah, it's pretty... It could go either way. It could go like salty, savory, but it is a sweeter bread. It's fucking delicious. It's phenomenal. It's so nice. It's such a nice... And it's fluffy and like a little bit dense. It's denser than it looks. Like if you felt it, it's got a good heft to it. But like when you squeeze it, it's pretty dense. Love this bread. I'm about to cut off a little section of it and we're gonna toast it and put some honey butter on it. Because Dig likes sweet stuff. I'm a person that likes salty stuff. Like I have a high preference for salty. That could go a bit longer. What could it use? It's missing something. I got my seasoning gun. This is what I do when I'm like thinking about a seasoning I want to use. Let's get this motherfucking... Do I have it out? Yeah, let's get the parsley out. We were talking about the parsley earlier anyway. Garlic salt. That might not be a bad idea. Or maybe just garlic powder. Oh, you're home. Dig is home, y'all. I'm doing a live. Alright. So, I'll show you a picture, guys, of the food. Because Dig is home, and I don't want to have him on live, because he's a private individual. But maybe we can, like, quickly get the plate together. At the very least. No. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get the plate together, y'all. And then we'll cut it off. Yeah, I might do the powder just because using garlic salt, because I already put a lot of salt in here. Or enough salt. Not really a lot. Yeah, boy. Yeah, that could go a little bit longer. Let's toss them on the side. Because like the insides are looking not completely raw, but they're a little red. They could be, I'm gonna toast them a little bit. And then let's get a piece of bread. And let's throw some garlic butter on here. A little bit of water. Yeah, you're right. The garlic powder is good. I do want to use some of this parsley though. Got the curly Q parsley. Okay. We'll get some of these vegetables on here. Keep going. These are kind of not hot. All right, let's get some challah. Where's my serrated blade? And y'all can see that. Ooh! Look how beautiful she is. And you can do like whatever thickness you want. I love like having like a just straight up loaf of bread. It is lovely. Here. That's done. And I'm gonna toast this a little bit, and then we're gonna put some honey butter on here. It's gonna be fucking delicious. Eating good today. We're trying. Okay, so you'll at least get to see most of the where is mine? There we go. This is like avocado proving sauce, pretty much. Because proving sauce typically doesn't have avocado in it. Yeah, I'm not a professional chef, y'all. Don't know what I'm doing. But it does look nice. And it typically tastes pretty good. It probably tastes better than it looks. I'll push that over. and get some broccoli. Because we're doing double vegetables. It's the effort that counts. Exactly. Did you see my challah bread? I wanted to show you. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Oh my god, it's so good. Do I still cook for Dig's dad? Not often, because he has like this pot right here that has his stuff in it. He makes like big meals all at once and then eats off of it over the course of the week. Though, like, if he wants something, I will make him a thing, but he doesn't typically ask me to make him stuff. No, I did not make the challah bread. I got it from the Rockland Bakery in Nyack? I want to say it's in Nyack. It's really near where my dad grew up. He actually worked there for a little bit as a kid. Okay. So, I want to have like a nice little place to put the bread so it's not like soaking up the juice in the vegetables. There we go. But the juice just keeps coming. Also, Dig doesn't like super toasty bread. Just enough to know that, like, yeah, no, this saw an oven twice. This would make some fucking, like, helly French toast. It would be so good. I'm gonna cut this in half. Really, really wanna go. Now we are done. Oh, that's not pretty. Here's the plate. Just in time. Yeah, we got some salmon, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, and bread. Mostly bees. And I feel like you're only the only one here, T-Mom. The bread is so good. It's super duper good. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the game. Oh, Josh was here. Maybe not Facebook. YouTube is lying to me. Oh no, it says 2. But yeah, that's it. I'll take a picture of it and put it up in the community tab, as I always do. Tony, hi. I'm about to head out. But I do appreciate you stopping by. Here's dinner for today. We got salmon, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, and challah bread that I got from the Rockland Bakery. Zoomer, thank you. I didn't realize that like there was more people here than I anticipated. But yeah, that is it. So I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your day. If you're eating dinner, enjoy. If you're eating breakfast, enjoy. If you're not eating anything, enjoy. But yeah, it was fun. Setting up the sauna. We haven't quite got it together, but it's as close as it's gonna get without actually being done. And yeah, dinner looks good. Let's get a fork. Bam. But yeah, thank you again for joining me, and you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Deuces. Mm-hmm.